Okay, we're going to take a tour of Captain Kids. And here we are. Captain Kids, you walk in, come to the office. This is where we keep your information and files. We have some segregated units in case a cat exhibits any symptoms of being unwell. And then we have our surf and turf suites. Say hi, Oreo. Our surf and turf suites all connect. As you can see, this door here could open up and give you double the amount of space. Surf and turf suites all have windows and a view of the fish tanks. They come in both vertical units. Hello. Hello, Ninja. Like these. This is a vertical unit right here. And if you look outside, you can see that there's bird feeders everywhere. And there's always birds out there keeping the cats entertained. We also have them set up horizontally, like Corky here. Corky, you're in the horizontal surf and turf. The window is smaller, but there's a little bit more walking around space. They also have the capacity to connect, so if you wanted to connect two of them, you could. Otherwise, Cookie here is an example. Look, you made a mess. You made a mess. Of the horizontal version of our standard suite. The horizontal versions of standard are the same size as the surf and turf, but they don't have a window. Can be good for older cats that just do a lot of sleeping. They're good for arthritic cats. Another example of our surf and turf. Standard horizontal. And over here, there's not a cat in there right now, but that's our standard vertical suite. And it's right next to the surf and turf. So the difference is the window. There's no window in the basic standard vertical. Then we have, up from that, our First Mates. Hello guys, hello. First Mates has a nice window view. The suite is popular and gets booked up very quickly. Hello guys, Chloe. It's L-shaped, so cats from the same household. There's a door that goes between the two, can get away from each other if they'd like to. If you have a shy cat, they can hide on that side. And again, that's the First Mates suite. Very popular. And let's go over here, the other side of the room. We have our playroom. Hello, Muffy. Only cats from the same household are allowed in the playroom at the same time. Most of them like to sit here and watch the parakeets do their thing. Hello, Muffy. Hello. Yes. We also have the iPad in there that plays games for the cats. And if they're very people-oriented, like Muffy here, hello, my love. We spend time in there with them, petting them, hanging out with them. And they also have a view if you chose a suite that did not have a view of the outside. When they're in the playroom, they do get an opportunity to look outside and do their thing. It's about 9 by 7 the room, and it gives them plenty of space to do their thing. So on this side of the room, we have 2 connecting standard suites, just like the surf and turf. You can connect 2 together if you have multiple cats or you just want to give a little extra space. There's a little door that goes between the rooms. Wow, you're really sleeping. Hey, that's Coco. Wow. And you're awake, Sigmund. You're awake. And it gives them a chance to be separate if they don't want to hang out together, or they could hang out in the same area. And those are 2 connecting standard suites. Up from that, we have our captain's quarters vertical. There's quite a few shelves. Hello, baby doll. And there's a window that looks out onto the bird feeders again. So there's plenty of action out there with the birds. And it's enough room for a couple of cats to be housed comfortably in. so that's the first room of Captain Kits. Hope I'm not making you too dizzy here. I personally get nauseous when I watch my own videos. Alright, and this is in, we like to call this room Catfish Cove. And all the suites in here are captain's quarters. These two here are connected. The captains, just like the other suites that we have, all have the capacity to connect. So the cats can pass back and forth. This particular client has 5 cats, so they got 2 connecting captain's quarters. And another example of captain's quarters, horizontal. There's bird feeders outside that usually have a lot of bird action. Hello guys. See Peanut. And they're shelves so they can hang out on the top or the middle. Peanut has this all to himself. And as you can see, there's a squirrel right on the bird feeder outside of the suite. And that can keep them active. Hello, Hunter. Look at you. Yes. And all our suites again have the capacity to connect. If you see the little door here, and you wanted all that space, you can have it. Otherwise, it's definitely large enough for a couple of cats to be comfortable in. You see here is Hunter, and up on top is his brother Storm. Captain's quarters, horizontal suites. And again, usually there's birds out there, but there's a little piggy squirrel. And then our last set of suites for me to show you are our Nautilus suites. These do not have windows, but they are big. They can house multiple cats in the same household. Let me open it up for you. Step back to give you a good view. So you could probably put 4, maybe 5 cats in here, as long as they all got along well together. And they have a view of the fish tank. So they don't have a window, but they still have stuff to keep them busy and entertained. So that's it. This is the Catfish Cove portion of Captain Kits. All larger suites. With either windows or fish tanks. And this is the original part of Captain Kits. So call if you have any questions. Otherwise, that's our suites.